Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I am he is me.
As always,
Yes,
it's your
sir.
main man, Lil Cuzzo, aka Mr. Mix, BKA co-host. What's going on? What's happening? How y'all doing? How you doing?
What's going on, man? I'm feeling
Man.
pretty good, man.
Yeah, feeling
sometimes
good, feeling great.
life gives you things, and you just be like, right on, life.
Ta-da!
I accept it.
Yeah.
So I'm good, man. I'm in a good space, man. How about yourself,
man, I'm beautiful, man.
Right.
Beautiful, brother.
So we're gonna get this thing.
Let's get to the
We're
shits.
just gonna get to it, brother.
Let's get to the shit.
Let's get to the shits and the giggles.
Mm-hmm.
Podcasters, shits and gigs. It's been going on for a minute now, though, but it's resurfaced and the stove has gotten back hot.
Yes, it has.
So they was on Flagrant, the Flagrant podcast. Was it?
Yeah, I think it's called the Flagrant.
All right, they was on Andrew Schultz, well-known comedian. He actually funny as fuck.
Yeah, no, he good. Good comedy special.
It was on his podcast on their American tour, and some jokes went off. Andrew Schultz said some jokes about black women. It was pretty hurtful. Got underneath some skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shits and gigs were not. They didn't come to the aid, or they didn't do anything about it. They didn't step in. It's what the audience felt.
Yep.
And so they're in hot water because they felt like they should have done something, stood up for black women, spoke on their behalf, protected them, did something.
Yep.
They did nothing but just laugh and cackled and hee with them, and then released this apology about fight or flight. And they were kind of in the moment, shocked by the moment. So they were just really trying to get through it. And nobody believed them.
Those damn joking moments are so traumatic.
But hold up, Andrew Schultz on the next episode, or when he speak on it, he said they had the opportunity to edit whatever they wanted to out. The producer, their team was like, yo, some of this stuff we want to remove because it's a bit offensive. It's a little too much.
Right.
Andrew Schultz said they never brought up the joke about the black women. To me, that's Schultz slamming down the last domino for the win. That's the big joker.
Yeah, it is.
He set him. He made his books. They set. Before we don't be mature. Just for a little bit. What do you think? How would you have handled it if you were like in that situation? Like, how would you, like, real shit? Like, how would you have handled that in that moment?
Like we kind of discussed this off camera, and I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. Now when you open up, how I would have handled it?
Yeah.
When you open up that door, now the door's open.
It's open.
Now the door's open.
It's open.
So we joking about.
That's what
we joking about each other's culture.
And I get you're a comedian, and you really don't want a comedian is the last one you want to have it back and forth with. It's ain't about winning.
No. And this is what we fucking do. Let's get that out the way.
Let's go.
Like, this is what we fucking do.
That's what we do. We're gonna need a stage or a mic.
Like, this is what we do. I've been doing this shit since junior high.
Yeah.
Like, I've been joning and cracking jokes since junior high. That's why when you see the funny on here, it is genuinely funny because we're genuinely funny people. Like, period. So I don't give a fuck if you're a comedian or not, because there's a bunch of comedians I'll put to shame if we got to go toe to toe. If you got to look me in the eye, and we got to go joke for joke or Joan for Joan, I'm gonna tear your ass up. So if you open up that door, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now the door's open.
Mm-hmm.
So now you about to get these unseasoned chicken jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you about to get all the white jokes that you can stand and you can handle, sir.
Yeah.
Because we opening up the door.
Yeah.
2, when I showed you the clip, because we just recently watched the clip, it was like 2 or 3 times where those brothers could have said something.
That's a fact.
Brothers could have said something.
That's a fact.
Because even if you don't date black women,
and not even like on no tough guy stuff,
no,
but you could have intervened, bro.
Even if you don't date black women, you came from one. You came from one.
And got your fame from some.
Ain't that enough? Oh, I'm pretty sure they got a black female audience. I'm pretty sure they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we know how y'all support. We know how y'all get down. We know when y'all love something, y'all support the fuck out of it.
Hey.
Like, we are testaments to that. because that's mainly what our audience is, and it's not on some placating or some give it up for the ladies, because I hate that shit too.
The pandering and shit.
Yeah, the pandering and just on you do nothing wrong, queen. Grand rising. No, we don't do that.
You deserve
over
it all. You don't have to work for anything.
Yeah, we don't do that over here. We
that.
keep it real with you. We're honest with you, but at the same time, bro, I got a sister. I got sisters. I got a niece. I got a mama. I got a, you know what I'm saying? If I have a every young lady that I've ever dated has been black. Just so happened to be what it is. That's who I'm attracted to. Yeah. So I have a different love and affinity for black women. And for you to just, again, if we're joking and that's the arena that we in, you about to get these jokes, my guy. And then we're about to go back and forth because you've opened up that door. But what I'm not going to do is stand down or just let you talk shit and me not say nothing back. Mm-hmm. I don't care who you are. Mm-hmm. And what it is with a lot of these cats is that some of them don't date black women, some of them don't like black women, some of them don't like themselves. And so when they get around, you know, more popular podcasters or more popular or that crossover shit.
Yeah, who they look at as big dogs.
Yeah. Now I don't want to offend them or I want to.
And shit.
And it's like, no.
I don't want to mess up opportunities.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm always in the call with who got me here.
Yeah, word.
Right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm always in the call with who got me here. You feel me? So we say it all the time. We love black women over here. We protect black women over here. Again, and it's not to placate. It's not on no simp or no lame shit. It's just real. It's just we black men. Like we're black men. So why wouldn't we protect the people who come from where we come from, who are who we are? Like, and I mean that on all fronts. Because also when we get to talking about black culture and they get around other cultures and then they want to agree with them, you know, you see the one black pundit on Fox News that wants to agree with them. Yo. Or you see these certain cats on television shows and whatnot, and they feel like they can't stand on business. Man, that's corny, bro.
Hey, you know what burned me up?
That's corny as shit.
You know what burned me up? I don't like it. I cringe, dog. My blood boils when I see the black dude, the token black dude, sitting there kikiing and laughing and won't say nothing. Dog, you can't tell me as a black man you don't feel nothing. And I'm not even referring to just this situation. I'm just speaking in general because I've seen too many shows where the black dude sits there while the white star or the white host or whatever gets that bullshit off and they just go, yeah. Nah, we ain't never doing that.
No,
we're not doing that.
No. One, I'm too intelligent, so when you get to kicking that bullshit, I'm fact checking you. You're not just gonna throw some arbitrary bullshit out there like it's true, because they're notorious for doing that. You'll get on these shows and they'll throw fake as fuck facts and figures out. They say shit like little buzzwords like black on black crime. When crime is a such thing, it's called interracial, which means you do crime in the proximity of who you're around and who you're with. There's no such thing as black on black crime. It's just crime. All crime is due to proximity. So if you look at crime rates, all crime rates are above 70% within the community in which you live. It just so happens we're in a more controlled community. Now I can get on my Malcolm X shit if you want me to, and I can hit you with stats and figures. And when Malcolm X said that the black woman is the most unprotected woman, and when motherfuckers is like, oh, you shouldn't protect nobody. No. In our community, we protect each other because we know ain't nobody else gonna do it.
That just goes to show how out of touch that nigga is.
Yeah. In our community, we protect each other because we know, not to even bring it political, but to the brother that just lost his life that's from this state. That
Marcellus.
I
forget it. Forgive me, I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Is it Williams?
I think it's Williams. I think it's Marcellus Williams. But the brother just lost his life when everybody was trying to overturn his conviction. Like, that's why we protect black people. That's why we protect black women. That's why we protect black children.
Talk to him.
Because ain't nobody else gonna do the shit. Even when it's in their best interest to, or even when it's just.
And see, that's why you shouldn't speak on it, because you don't understand it.
You don't get it.
So for you to sit there and go, and that probably bothered me the most.
Right.
He goes, hey, I'm saying it publicly. You don't have to protect nobody. Y'all equal.
No.
Equal where?
Yeah. Not under the law. Not.
Ask Sandra Bland family. Ask Breonna Taylor family.
Please do. Please. We got too many stories.
Equal where?
We got too many stories.
We have to they dying because we're not protecting them. And I'm gonna tell you, yo, Black women are so insightful. I was talking to my homegirl about this, and she titled it. I was gonna just steal it and say it and just take credit for it. I told her that.
Yeah.
But she said it's the little brother syndrome, or why Black men be so hateful and degrading and disrespectful towards Black women. She said she called it the little brother syndrome. I said,
break it down.
Holla at me.
Break it down.
She said, well, you know how the little brother look at the big brother. They grow up idolizing and worshiping them and wanting to be like them, and they could do no wrong in their eyes. And the way they are is the way they aspire to be. Now I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember word for word. She said, that's what these niggas are when it comes to Black women. They see these white men, because white men, yo, they designed all of this.
Yes.
If we want to get to the history, they designed all of this.
Come on.
So now Black men, are looking at the white man, how they conduct business and how they treat their women.
Yes.
Because we didn't do that. We was,
Look,
our ancestors and all that, yo, the family bond was all we had.
And it was all
we had. We had to protect each other.
Come on.
So now that the community has been obliterated.
Yeah.
So now they looking at the white men in power or in these positions, and they looking at them, how they moving, and now they trying to treat Black women like that.
Yes.
And they trying to be like them and mimic them.
Yes.
But life always got a way of showing you that you're not them.
Yes.
But, and she said, I really wish I could remember like every single thing she said. But yo, I said, yo, you on fire.
Nail on the head.
I said, that's a bar.
Nail on the head.
Because that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. We're trying to imitate and mimic them.
It's actually a byproduct of white supremacy. It's a byproduct of white supremacy in the sense of, and when I talk about white supremacy, I'm talking about a system of white supremacy. That's what she said. A system of white supremacy, which we all are a victim to, especially within this country. And what white supremacy says is that white is the supreme and the superior. So you have a lot of brothers that are black here, by
nature,
black here,
by default.
But their mind doesn't think like that. They really are on the white ISIS colder shit. So they don't think that they are as talented as good as smart as their counterparts. So to that very point, they fall under the guise of I gotta fit in for survival. I gotta laugh at jokes that I'll never laugh at.
Yo,
I gotta talk about things that I would never talk about. I gotta agree with shit.
That's what she said.
I gotta agree with shit that I would never agree with, because they're scared to just stand on their own too, knowing that is not who we are. That is not how we get down. That is not us. And we don't play those games.
You don't even feel comfortable behaving like that.
No.
Because that's not who we are.
That's not who we are. That's not who we are as a people. That's never who we've been as a people. Fortunately, I've got the privilege of traveling the world, and I've been to Africa, aka Kemet. I've been to Egypt. And when you look and study some of the ancient Egyptians, they ruled together. They have statues of pharaohs that are 60, 70 feet high. And the women are next to the men, not behind the men. Because they ruled together. That's how they thought. That's what African spirituality is. Everything comes from us. And they took it and they remixed it. And they gave you this white superiority and this patriarchy bullshit that we subscribe to. And in subscribing to it, some of us forget who the fuck we are. And we just be out here saying dumb shit. And then when you see the Bill Cosbys and the Puffs and the shit like that, the justification is, well, white men do it. Well, white men do it. Well, what about Hugh Hefner? I don't give a fuck about Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner don't got my hue. He don't look like me. He don't come from where I come from. He don't understand the struggles that I've been through.
Exactly.
Sean Diddy Combs does. You from Harlem, my nigga. You know better. You know better than to abuse someone. You know better than to do the shit that you do. You know better. So no, you can't sit in front of me and expect me to give you a fucking pass when you knew better than to abuse anyone. We don't do that shit. You did it because somebody showed you that it was okay to do, under the guise of white supremacy, because that's what they do. It's all about dominance.
I had to go through it, so
you gotta go through it. That's not how we get down.
That's not making it better. That's not making it change.
That's not how we get down.
Yeah.
So that's what really kind of, and it kind of spawned into a deeper conversation, because that's what it's for. That's what it boils down to, is that these cats be trying to emulate other people. Because every time we bring that shit up, they, well, what about Harvey Weinstein? What about Harvey Weinstein? I don't give a fuck about Harvey Weinstein. I could care less. I care about people from my community who abuse people from my community.
There we go.
I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how many slaps you have. I don't care how good your comedy album is. If you abuse black women, children, and or black men, fuck you.
I'm with you.
Care how much I like your music. I don't care how much I like you. Because that's not who we are. That's not where we come from. If it ain't about love and uplifting and us unifying and staying together and sticking on what we need to stick on, because we all we got and we all we need, then you got to go on with that shit. Yeah. And a lot of brothers, man, unfortunately, are whitewashed and lost.
They lost the way. They lost their way.
They whitewashed and lost. And then last little point on this, because I'm going to bring it up. So I saw this clip of this black woman from London. And she was talking about beautiful sister too. Chocolate. Beautiful sister. Had like braids.
So you saying the Lord knew what he was doing when he made her.
Know what we doing when he made all of them, amen, amen.
Hallelujah this is. That's what we doing.
So she was like, yeah, black men over here don't date us. Now, again, that's a generality. I don't know. I'm not from London. If you cross the pond, holler at us. But I'm not from London.
Now, hold on. To add to that, though, what's the sister from Queen and Slim? She said she had a similar experience because she's from London. And she said the black men over there, her experiences with black men over there have not been flattering or positive because she's married to a white guy.
And she's, whew, the sister of Queens,
listen, I can't even.
You walk past her and that didn't do it for you?
Listen, let me tell you a quick story.
You just
sitting in the theater watching the movie. So, they going through it.
Yeah.
So when they finally get away and she cuts her hair, when she walk out to my man, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
Y'all better quit it up in here, goddamn it.
It's something about a slow motion that just amplifies it.
Add that to the list.
I don't.
Add to the damn list of shit that we love that black women do. Add that to the goddamn list.
Walk in slow motion.
Slow motion walk. Look, make it a trend. Make it a trend today.
Do that.
Hey, just do slow motion walks. Like I want all y'all that hear the sound of my voice. Go get you a slow motion walk reel. We want to see it. Submit it. But to the sisters, over in London. To the sisters over in London. Because the point was, she was like, then she came to America. And shout out to American men. We do what we do. Hey, man. Hey, man.
Scoopy.
Hey, yo.
We're going to scoop.
Hey, Slim.
Show that.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Don't they hate that.
Miss Lady. Hey, Miss Lady. Excuse me. I ain't mean no disrespect, Miss Lady. I ain't mean no disrespect.
All wrong.
We gonna holler, though.
Come talk to me,
hey,
though.
Just let me get 5 minutes, sweetie. Let me get 5 minutes,
sugar. You don't mean you no harm.
No, I see you got your nails and toes done. I ain't trying to stop you. I'm just trying to talk to you, make your day for a second. We gonna holler. So she came over here and we do what we do. You feel me? And she felt the love. And she was like, nah, black men in America was like on me. And it changed her perception. And she let know that maybe it was just like a cultural thing over there. And it's not everyone, because it's not. It just ain't. Yeah. For the men that love black women, we love black women. It's just and it's too much about y'all to love. Like,
and look,
you feel me? So for my sisters over there across the pond, hey, come on over.
Look, man.
Come on over. Because all of that melanin and you put a British accent on, yeah.
You in? You support it?
Yeah, come on over. Come on through. Watch what happens. Estelle, y'all, come on through.
Listen, I love
Brexit.
Yo, she had a
Get the fuck up out of
jam.
here.
She had that jam.
She had a
That thank
jam.
you joint.
Yeah.
Look, man. I ain't gonna sit here in front like all black men love black women. Nah. If you have a dating preference, that's fine. The only issue I have is when you try to justify your dating preference by shitting on black women.
Amen.
If you just don't feel black women, then you just don't feel black women. I don't feel cocaine, so I ain't finna try cocaine. But I ain't finna shit on what I like and what I prefer. I mean, I'm not finna shit on something that I don't prefer to justify something that I like.
True.
Yo, just date who you date, homeboy.
Date who you date, love who you love.
And they were suspect anyway because when they was on the one podcast and my man said wasn't no baddies in Atlanta. I've never been to Atlanta.
Sir.
But I've seen enough footage about Atlanta.
Sir, I just came from Atlanta a couple weeks ago. You're lying, the truth ain't in you. Are you out your fucking mind? Are you out of your fucking mind? You are lying, the truth ain't in you.
But hey, you don't have to do that. You don't have to.
There's no need because again, every community has their, should have pride and should have. And again, we never shit, and that's another thing that I don't get. We never out here shitting on other communities.
Nope.
I don't like.
Not publicly.
But we not out here shitting on other communities. Like you don't see a bunch of niggas hanging around. You know what I hate? Asian women. Like we don't.
Yeah. No.
Because if she bad enough, we're on her.
We're the only ones that
If she bad enough, we own her. And if we can relate to them, ask my homies.
You know why I don't like black
women? Ask the homeboys up in Oakland. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? They did a little bit of everything. Like we look. It's no need for you to shit on black women. That's the whole point. It's no need for you to do it. They ain't do shit to you. You know what I'm saying? No need to shit on them. If that's your preference, like you said, go find your preference, my guy. But it's no reason for you to have all this animal. And I get it. Black women,
nope.
They will let you know if they with you or they ain't. Like they gonna let you know if they feeling you or not.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
They gonna let you know if they feeling you or not. If you ain't the flavor, if you ain't got it, if it ain't on you, or if it ain't in you, that ain't what you want to do, Playboy. They not for the weak in that sense because they're gonna let you know. Excuse me, like you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Because their rejection, walk away.
Yeah,
is when you have to walk away after being rejected.
Yeah, it's you know what I'm saying. So
whatever little swag you had is gone.
So I say that to say that some of them, I'm not gonna say all are stereotyped, but some of them they've been rejected by black women, especially the black women who we hold at a high regard from an attractive standpoint, from a prestige standpoint. They got rejected by the pretty girls, by the girls who they wanted. So now it's I'm gonna shit on them for the rest of my life type shit.
Yeah.
That's not my story.
I can't.
Yeah. I don't have that story. I ain't gonna say I was hot. I ain't gonna say I was hot my whole life, but take away the beard, it's the same face. I've been this. So kind of like been tall. I had a jumper. Like it's been that. You feel me? So that wasn't a problem. That wasn't an issue.
The jumper was nice.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
The jumper was nice.
Thank you, sir. But like so with some of those cats, they couldn't. You feel me? They couldn't get over.
Yeah.
And then now, every time they see one, be like, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo. It's like that vitriol just sitting in there, just sitting in your spirit, and you can't. Hey, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
Step your game up. Every game up. I ain't struggled out here. Anyway.
Or go get some unseasoned chicken. I'm sorry, go
ahead. Yo, enjoy your Mrs. Dash. Yo, the another thing, and then we're gonna move on from this shit. I don't like how I can take a joke. I'm all for jokes.
Yeah.
I don't like when comedians hide behind, it's a joke. Because I can pinpoint hatred, and I could pinpoint malicious intent, and I could pinpoint when it's a joke, it's just playful.
Yeah, man.
Some shit is not just jokes, you're just disguising it behind the preface of it's a joke, just so you can get your true feelings.
Get that hate off.
So just like there are racist teachers, racist cops, racist whatever, don't hide behind the comedy brand.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about shows. I'm just speaking in general because it's some black comedians who say hateful shit and they try to hide. Well, this is jokes. I'm comedian.
Just laughing. Ha ha ha.
I'm a comedian. Nah.
All the joke. I say it all the time. I just said this. Jokes shouldn't always have to come at somebody's expense if you truly funny.
I just don't like.
If you truly funny, it shouldn't have to come at somebody's expense. You should just be able to tell a fucking joke that is funny.
Yeah, and I can't respect you because a lot of things that people say, I firmly believe that if you were in person with that person or in that same room, the thought wouldn't even cross your mind because you know there's a possibility that you can get rocked.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these guys, that stage is their safe haven.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't dare say half of that shit off of it. And this ain't about being tough. It's just about when you disguise your jokes behind hate. I mean, when you disguise your hate behind jokes.
Yeah.
It's consequences. It's clear.
It's consequences and repercussions.
But so with all that being said, black women, if y'all don't want podcasters going on other podcasts, all in the video, hating on y'all, not defending y'all, not protecting y'all, laughing at the slander being said about y'all. If y'all don't want to deal with none of that, where can they go, Cuzzo?
Come to the Big Zo podcast.
That's all we say. We got your back. We ain't having it.
Hey, London, we got you. Come on.
You don't know where. Yo, let's just keep with the shenanigans. Let's get the shenanigans. Let's keep going. So let's talk about Cardi and Offset. And I really didn't want to, but
we ain't got to touch it.
It's what's cracking at the moment, bro. So they just need a reality show on Tubi, bro. Let's just get all this shit out there because they do this shit every 2 years. It's always the timeline may not be accurate, but every year
no. I'm thinking something totally different. But every year
they have a public outburst.
Yes.
Every year or every 2 years they have a public outburst. I'm over this. Y'all deserve each other. Y'all just gonna shit on each other. But y'all deserve each other because now Cardi got a better shot than Offset. Women probably ain't gonna touch this nigga because he's showing his ass. Them text messages, yo,
they don't care. The ones that want them don't care. But the ones that want them don't care because they're not in it for the right reasons. They're not in it for the right reasons.
I take that. I'm gonna walk that back. You are absolutely correct.
They're not in it for the right reasons, no.
Yo, the text messages that they in the middle of a riff. My man, like, ain't nobody gonna want you, or I don't. They know I don't want you and all that. Like, but I won. You my baby mama. I won. Like, dog, what type of toxic ass, narcissistic ass comment is that to make, bro? And then now, to each his own. Live your life. You out here messing around. Hey, cool. But just know that if there's a get back, shut your ass up and look the other way. I get sick of niggas getting in an uproar when the woman get their lick back. What did you think was gonna happen? You think she stayed with you just because she love you that much? Nah, you gonna pay.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't telling you when, because you can't tell me it's gonna happen whenever I want it to happen. But I get so sick of dudes being grimy, and then when something happened to them, now it's like, oh, I can't believe you did that. Or you a hoe now. Nah, my G.
We're not doing that one.
Never.
We're not doing that.
Never.
We're not doing
never.
That.
So what? She slept with a nigga and she was pregnant, and that don't add up to
cheating monthly. You cheating monthly, sir.
Yeah.
Monthly.
Hey, I can't rock with that. Yeah. That's all I got with that, dog.
Let me make this clear. Let me make this clear to the fellas. I'm gonna talk to the fellas. Make this clear, man. If you are going tit for tat with a woman, your tat will never beat her tit. Your tat will never beat her tit. You can't win. You can't win. You ever seen Seven? You ever seen Seven?
Yeah.
John Doe has the upper hand. Like, you can't It's too much she can do. It's too much she can say. It's too much she can put your ass through. Stop it.
Look.
You're not gonna fucking win. You're not gonna win the petty battle against a. You're not winning that, bro.
Let me explain the scenario how it goes. If we out here, because we just barbaric, we just want to get the nut off.
Right.
We'll take it how we get it, whether it's in a hotel room, a suite, a car, a hut, a box, whatever.
Yeah.
You gonna cheat in the backseat of your whip. 15 minutes, you're gone.
Right.
Let me tell you what the woman gonna do. First of all, it ain't gonna just be with anybody.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be somebody. It's gonna be an upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
That's for one.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna be in no car either.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be in the form of a hotel suite. It's gonna be some type of romantic gesture, because guess what? The dude that's about to lay your girl down, he been wanting her for a long time.
Yeah, he has.
And this is his moment of truth. This is his moment to shine. So he's gonna go all out.
All out.
He's gonna spare no expense.
Yes, sir.
Because I need to put this thing on her, put some on her mind, so she twitching in her seat when she at her job in the morning. I need her to come back. Bro, you can't deal with that. And understand, he gonna have her doing things that she ain't done in a long time, brother. You can't imagine the filth that's going on in that room. So while you got your little 15 minutes off in the back seat, yo, he got her for hours. Because you know why? She planned it better. She didn't just say, hey, I'm finna go to the bar with my homeboys. She told you, the girls,
I'm going to Miami with my girls.
Or my girl mama's sick. We're going to go stay over there for a couple of days. Yeah. I'm going to go sit at the house with her, keep her company. Yeah. She gone for 8 hours. The whole 8 hours, she folded. And you think what you did adds to that?
Folded. Because I've done the folded.
You didn't even get no head when you cheated. This nigga ate her
for hours
until she had the type of. Okay, come on, put it in.
Yeah, let me let you into a mind of a nigga that's been
do it
here. Let me let you into mine.
It's a different ball.
I ain't been perfect. Okay, I've done some shit.
That's been established.
It's been established. Right. If you watch this program that we have, this nice little program that we have, you kind of know the Cuzzos on some shit. Okay, it is what it is. All right. This is what I'm thinking the entire time I'm with your girl. I want her to go home and look at you like, what the fuck am I doing?
What am I doing?
What am I doing? This nigga done came and picked me up. The whip was clean, smelling good, looking good. Maybe even threw on a little blazer, a little nice little button up for you. The beard was trimmed, the cut was fresh.
Gave a little token of appreciation for
flowers was on the seat.
What we doing?
Flowers was on the seat. Oh, he don't get you flowers? Damn. Woman like you deserve flowers every day.
You heard me? You heard me.
I'm talking to you. You better listen. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Then after, we have that beautiful dinner that we have, candlelit dinner, or maybe I'll do a nighttime.
And it's a spot she been wanting you to take her for months.
The entire time that you didn't take her to. Or I'll do some player G shit and I'll do a nighttime picnic for you. Candlelit. Play a little, have a little guy play some violin or something like that. Oh, I'm a romance yo chick. Because I'm trying to make a point here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a point.
You're setting the tone.
I'm trying to make a point here.
Yeah.
And the point is, the easiest girl to take? Yo girl. So that's why I'm trying to tell you niggas. Stop playing. Because it is a nigga that has been her ear for about 3-4 months. And he has been waiting on the opportunity to swoop the fuck in and show her what she's been missing. And once he does that, bro, I don't even want her. It's just the competition in me to prove that I'm a better nigga than you. That's it.
Word.
It's just competition to prove that I'm better than that nigga though. Yeah. That's it. That's all I'm thinking the entire day.
I just need to be better than one.
Yeah. Better than that nigga. And then bedroom, we A+ performance. Crescendo. Playlist on fleek. You ain't never heard them songs before because he don't even play music for you no more.
You made a playlist just for this occasion.
Just for this occasion. Mm-hmm. When we went to the hotel room, the candles was already lit and the rose petals was leaving everywhere. The bubble bath was already ran. The champagne was already on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
I may know something. I may know a thing or two about this, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
Don't give it away, Cuzzo.
No, I'm giving it away because these niggas need to know. The offsets of the world, you niggas need to know. You niggas need to know. Cardi ain't just gonna get no regular dick. She wouldn't got some. She wouldn't got the dick. Like, don't. So, fellas.
Yeah.
Tit for tat ain't gonna work for you, bro. It's not. You will never win that one. So your best bet is either to leave her, going on about your day. Y'all didn't work out. I'm gonna go my way. You go your way. That's still the mother of your children at the end of the day. Which is the whole travesty of this entire thing is that it's kids involved. You know what I'm saying? So nobody wins when the family feuds. You feel me?
Facts.
But just understand that you ain't gonna win that one, bro. That's all. You ain't gonna win that one.
It's not even gonna be close.
Yeah, you ain't gonna win that one. You're losing by 30.
She's gonna win by a landslide.
You're losing by 30.
She's gonna win by a landslide.
You're losing by
Not
30.
only is she gonna win that battle, but then if she decides to get the judicial system involved, she gonna win that too. And then some. Bro, just
leave it alone.
My man.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
don't do it. Watch Deion Cole
you know I did. Special? You know I damn did. It's my nigga. That's top 5 comedian for me right now.
Top 3 for me.
Top 3.
Currently? Top 3.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Okay.
And I don't, so when people do lists, I try to refrain from naming the obvious.
Right.
Like you go like, who your favorite rapper? Jay, Nas, Big.
Yeah.
Sick of that.
Right.
Give me some current people. Yeah. Or give me some people other than, who else do you like?
Right.
So with comedy, people, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart.
Yeah, we know.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, for sure. Superstars.
But it's a lot of talent out here. It's a lot of cats out here. It's a lot of big dogs out here. Yeah. They just don't have that big dog spotlight on them.
Yeah.
Deion Cole is the man. He's a technician.
Yes.
He's masterful, bro.
Yeah.
The way my man deliver his material, dog, is I'm watching him, bro. And when I was thinking something and he said it, he was like, hey, I've been standing in this spot I ain't moved out this spot all night. You know why? Because he don't have to. He don't have to.
That's a master. That's a master.
Though his pen game,
it's crazy.
It's top tier.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He clever. His observations, man. His joke about, he was like, I only sleep with women that got kids. He was like, because they leave.
Yes, they do.
And so I started laughing, right? Because I knew immediately. And then he started acting it out. Yeah, I had a good time. And that's brilliant, dog. He said, you leave the room, you come back, she already getting dressed. What man has not went through that? And then he switched it about the women who had nothing to do. So what we eat for breakfast?
Yeah, the never leave.
What we eat never leave in the morning. Cuzzo. I can't tell you how many times I had to take my mama to the laundromat in the morning just to get one to leave. Hey, I gotta, I gotta leave. I gotta take my mom to the laundromat in the morning.
I'm not ashamed to say
at all.
It was a quick story time. It was a young lady that didn't want to leave my establishment. It was a snowstorm.
Okay.
What a snowstorm, but it was an ice storm. Had a night, beautiful night, right?
Cuzzo.
I said that I had to shovel my mother's snow. I gotta go over to my mama's house and shovel her snow. You know how that go. I gotta clear a pathway for her. So
you sent her home in the ice storm.
So whenever you gotta go, whenever you gotta leave,
take your time. But you
take your time.
You gotta go though.
But you gotta go. She gotta go to church this morning.
So she need a driveway. She get clear.
Church don't start till 11.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
It was 7:30.
See, had she been knowing the Lord like she's supposed to, she would know what time church.
She kind of did, because she was resistant. She kind of hit me with a couple of objections, and I was like, ugh. Yeah. I kept thinking, But what I was really thinking was, just leave.
Just go.
Just go.
Why are we going through this?
I don't want you here.
That's it.
Leave.
Oh,
Please
man.
leave. But no, Deion Cole.
Hey.
My favorite joke from Deion Cole is still to this day. Thicker than cold peanut butter.
Oh, facts.
Fuck your bread up. He said, look at all these cold peanut butters. Because that's thick.
He masterful, dog.
Because that's thick.
He cold, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He cold. He beginning to end. He gave you an hour and some change.
Yeah.
Beginning to end. He cold, bro.
Yeah.
He
we recommend that. It's on Netflix.
I watched
or
it
whatever streaming service
already.
you got. We recommend it. It's a cold ass time.
Yo, he fired, dog.
Yeah, it's cold ass.
So, but my 3 right now.
Because that's what I was gonna ask you.
It's not like in order or like all time. This is just like 3.
No, right now. I want to know right now.
Is Deion Cole, Tony Baker, and I love what's my man name? Shame on me. Ryan Davis.
I have not seen him.
Ryan Davis is funny as hell, bro.
I have not seen him yet, and I haven't seen enough material from him. I hear that he's spectacular.
Nah, he funny.
I hear that he's funny and spectacular. Let me hit you with my 3.
He funny.
Let me hit you with my 3. Number 1 with the bullet, and he's moving into my top 5 of all time, is Ali Sadiq. You haven't seen
That's
him.
my cat.
Ali Sadiq is fucking.
That's my
cold.
cat.
He's the best.
That's my cat.
Storytelling comedian to me ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Damn, I forgot about.
He'll have you laughing. He'll have you crying.
I'm putting Ali in my 5.
He'll have you. He's 1 for me. 2, Shane Gillis. If you have Shane Gillis is fucking cold. Yeah. That white boy cold. That white boy right now cold. Yeah. Cold. Yeah. Very underrated comedian. I just saw him last month for my sister's birthday. And some may say, what? Lil Rel. Lil Rel a fucking beast, dog. Mm-hmm. Lil Rel came to what's the comedy club in
Helium?
Came to Helium. Did a fucking hour and a half.
No, Lil Rel get busy. Yeah.
A beast, dog.
Yeah.
A fucking beast.
Hey, honestly,
irrelevant. And he got another one. He got a new comedy special that he just taped that's about to come out that I'm looking forward to. But Lil Rel in like because these are people that I've seen live in person first and foremost. Mm-hmm. I've seen their comedy specials and they translate. Because sometimes you'll see a cat, a comedy special, and that's all his best material. And so you get all his best shit. But when you see him live, you're like, they mild, or they all right. Oh, no. Ali Sadiq doesn't give you the same material that he gives you on a comedy special. Same thing with Lil Rel. Lil Rel did jokes about St. Louis. Like he was doing St. Louis church jokes. You feel me? He was doing Midwest church jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing shit that only we know.
But he's from Chicago.
I know.
Yeah.
So he's not, he only a couple hours from here. He was like, yeah, I'm in St. Louis all the time.
Look at that Chicago. Deion Cole from Chicago.
Yeah, no,
Tony
Chicago
Baker from Chicago.
Bro, Chicago right now is the comedy mecca.
Yeah.
Right now, I know it used to be New York, and right now it's Chicago.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck, dog. I think that's an argument. I don't think I'm gonna say I think there's some people that disagree that it wasn't New York. I get New York is bigger, the market.
Yeah.
But if you run, I'm willing to bet if we sat and we're gonna do that one day. We're gonna run down New York comics and Chicago comics. We're gonna go back.
We can go 1 for 1, yeah.
Because Bernie Mac alone. Huh?
But then we gotta, so if we going back and forth though, for everyone you can name, then you go Bernie Mac, I'm gonna go Eddie. You go Deion Cole.
We're gonna do that.
You feel me?
We're gonna do that.
We can go back and forth. I can go Rob Stapleton.
We're gonna do that.
We can go, you feel me? Like we could go back and forth on that. But a lot of people used to say that it was New York because you had to make it in New York.
Yeah, for sure. I get it. But Chicago got big dogs, bro.
Chicago got it.
Chicago got some big dogs, bro. 5 things that can happen from ignoring your partner. Okay. Increased anxiety and insecurity. Ignoring a partner can lead to heightened feelings of anxiety and insecurity. When one partner feels neglected, they may start to question their worth in the relationship, leading to self-doubt and emotional distress. This can create a cycle of negative thoughts that further exacerbates the situation. How dare they throw that word in there? I did not
But you
see
got
that
it.
word. I did
But
that.
you got it.
I
I
did
saw what you did there, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
But
got it.
so that ignoring game, dog, that's a dangerous game to
It
play.
is. If you ain't ready
Especially
for
like in
consequences.
these times, because nobody has patience for anything, bro.
Nope.
You ignore somebody today,
Yep.
they gone.
Yep. Gone tonight.
It's not even gonna take a half an hour. It's not even gonna take a half an hour.
Out of there.
Gone.
Out of there.
And then going back to this, it does create that in that person, man. That shit can be damaging.
Yeah.
You see people walking around wondering what I did wrong, what it is that I did, blaming themselves, and you just run that risk of playing that game, dog. Get out of here. You run that risk of playing the game, man. Just communication, dog. Stop that ignoring shit. That's childish.
It is.
That's honestly that's probably like an automatic.
Yeah,
3
ghosting
strikes,
and ignoring like is childish. Be woman or man enough to stare that person in the eye and be like, look, this is the reason why, and just going on about your day and about your life, man. Don't play with nobody like that. There's no reason to. It's too much going on. It's too many people that got anxiety out here.
Facts. Communication breakdown. When partners ignore each other, communication often deteriorates. This lack of interaction can lead to misunderstandings and assumptions about each other's feelings or intentions. Over time, this breakdown can make it increasingly difficult for partners to express their needs or resolve conflicts effectively. Emotional distance. That's it. Ignoring a partner can create significant emotional distance between individuals. As one person withdraws, the other may feel isolated and disconnected, which can erode intimacy and trust in the relationship. This emotional gap can be challenging to bridge once established.
So to my fellas on this, because I can't speak for my ladies, but to my fellas on this, because I know sometimes we bury emotion. We sometimes have trouble with certain emotions like I miss you, or fear, or some of the softer emotions that take you to be vulnerable. Tap into that vulnerability and talk to that woman. I don't give a fuck. Tap into that vulnerability and talk to that woman.
Yeah.
The worst advice that I've heard.
If y'all rocking,
hey, tap into that vulnerability and talk. The worst advice that I've heard on the internet, on this here internet, is that, men need to be stoic. Men shouldn't have emotion. They don't care about your emotion.
And I don't like that. Never tell a woman how you feel.
Don't tell a woman how you feel, because she gonna use it against you. Then you with the wrong woman, my nigga. If I can't be a human being with you, then I'm not gonna be with you, because I have emotion. I'm up, sometimes I'm down.
I'm not a robot.
Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm scared, sometimes I'm brave. I'm all of that shit. But I'm gonna let you know what it is straight up and down. So, fellas, tap into that vulnerability with your lady and make sure you're sharing it with her. Please, 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 for the sake of your relationship.
And honestly, like, again, if you're with the right one, the right man or woman, that actually brings you closer together. It forms a bond on a different level. That's a emotional connection that a lot of relationships lack, and a lot of people lack the ability to do.
Yeah.
So it helps you, dog. It's healthy. The shit is healthy. When one partner consistently ignores the other, it can lead to feelings of resentment. The ignored partner may begin to harbor negative feelings toward their partner for not meeting their emotional needs, which can result in conflict and hostility over time. The
resentment build up for me, what it does is that it leads to passive aggressive.
That's what
it leads to that passive aggressive shit, and it leads to I
should have just said it.
Move check, like mate checkmate. Yeah. Mate checkmate. Mate checkmate.
Yep.
Oh. Yep. You don't want to talk to me? I ain't gonna cook you breakfast.
Yep.
Oh, you don't want to cook me breakfast? I ain't gonna move your car.
Yep.
Oh, you ain't gonna move my car? you can go pick up the kids. And then we just keep playing this game of check. Like it's resentment, and y'all just playing again that tit for tat shit. Nobody wins when the family feuds, man. Like, talk like fucking adults. This is how I'm feeling. This is how this made me feel. What do we need to do to get past this? And if you even can't talk at that time, take a breath, take some time. But you're going to have to talk.
Mm-hmm.
You can't avoid it. You're going to have that conversation. You're going to have to be real with yourself, real with her, real with what you need to say and what you need to feel on both sides. Say it, get it out, and remember, the problem is what y'all working to solve.
Facts.
Not each other.
Facts.
You ain't working to solve each other. It ain't I won this argument. Or you won the argument.
Right.
Or I'm right. And you right. Like, that shit don't matter.
Yeah, that
right. Shit don't matter.
Yeah, that winning.
Fuck that winning losers, and all that shit.
Nah.
That shit don't matter.
Nah.
What matters is, yo, are we on the same page and can we move forward? Because if we're in a relationship, then we should be working towards something together.
Facts. That's the ultimate goal.
Should be.
That's the ultimate goal. Like,
I know a lot of people. I know the internet will say some other shit, and I don't want to say we anti-internet, but we just different from them niggas. Like we actually gonna give you some reality and some real shit. And the reality is that I am no more the prize than you are. The relationship is the prize. That's
a fact. The happiness,
the
everything that comes with being in a healthy relationship.
Us being together is the prize. That's the prize. The family is the prize. The relationship is the prize. Two people coming together is the prize. That's the win. Teams win championships, not individuals.
And I'm gonna say this: if she worked it, yo, put that effort in, dog. It's hard to find good people out here, dog. For us, when it comes to being in a relationship,
no. You could have stopped there. It's hard to find good people. You probably only know 4 or 5. I probably only know 4 or 5. So that be killing me when people be like, men ain't, women ain't. Fuck that. Fuck all that. You tell me the good people that you have in your life. Like, count them.
Yeah.
Like, really think to yourself how many good people you know. It ain't gonna be a lot. You gonna be like, Terrence, shit, yeah. Cheryl,
yeah,
my mama.
Like,
you gon' like, it's gonna get, that list gonna get shout quick.
Yeah.
So if you know it ain't too many good people out here, and you got a good person, man, you better dear life
figure it out.
Hold the fuck on.
Figure it out, because everybody's disposable these days, but everybody not replaceable. I said something again.
Yeah, you did. You was cooking on that one. Everybody disposable,
but everybody not replaceable.
Bro. But everybody ain't replaceable. You better go real quick.
What's up?
Because I owe this young lady a letter. Can I get this quick letter off? I know we got it a bit of time. Thank y'all for sending the letters. First and foremost, we're a couple of weeks behind because we can only get like 1, 2, maybe 3 in the show because we be having so many topics. I apologize to this young lady because she hit me with this like 3, 4 weeks ago. So I want to hit this.
So we're going to do 3 then.
Well, let's do 3.
So do 3.
Let's do a letter really quick. And this person actually wanted to be not name anonymous. She wants you to know who she is.
All right.
She with the shit.
Step to the forefront.
So she's going to step to the forefront. So, hi, I know it's late. Hopefully, I'm not waking you up. This is when she sent me like the text message. So here's her question or letter. Why, when women like me speaks the truth and communicate to other men what I want and don't want, all of a sudden I get treated differently in a negative way, as opposed to, hey, I appreciate you for being honest, and hey, I appreciate you for being honest about what you want and don't want in a relationship. Thank you for allowing me to make that decision. Why do men ask for the truth but cannot handle it honestly? I am giving you permission to say my IG, which is K's World NYC.
K's World NYC?
Yeah, K's World NYC.
All right. So you can start it off.
Oh, I'm starting off. Okay. K's World NYC. From this letter, because I didn't get much.
The question is why men can't what?
Take honesty.
Honesty.
Like a
What?
woman is basically saying, look, this
Being
is what I
honest
want.
and upfront with
Yeah,
you.
being honest
and
and upfront.
some men
with
struggle
you.
with
And
accepting that.
That honest and upfront.
All right.
And again, I'm only going off what the letter is giving me, but I have an inkling and a feeling and an instinct, so I'm gonna go with my instinct. My instinct is telling me that you may suffer from something that a lot of people suffer from, which is, if I tell you the truth, I don't care how I tell it. Your breath stink. You ugly.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
Yeah.
I told you what it is.
Yeah.
Why you offended? You don't want to hear that? Honesty, no matter who it's coming from, without kindness, still is cruelty. You still have to have some honey and some sugar on that thing. So when you are telling these men your truth, your honesty, what you want and don't want, the setting matters.
And tone is key, yo.
I was just about to say, you took the words out. The tone matters, especially coming from a woman. Because, and the reason why I say coming from a woman from a man's perspective is, if I'm pursuing you or I like you, that puts me as a man in a vulnerable position because I am expressing myself to you. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm feeling you. Hey, I like you. Hey, I want to be with you. And you may be like, look, I don't want to be with nobody. I would like to date you. And that's it. He has to accept that.
Mm-hmm.
That shit hurts or could hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So have a little grace. Put a little honey and sugar on that thing anytime you're telling anybody the truth. Anytime you feel like you have to tell someone a truth that is uncomfortable or just the truth in general, please be considerate of the person that you're telling it to, because the goal is to get the message across. Like, that's the goal. The goal ain't for you to say it how you want to say it. The goal is to get the message apart so the person that you're giving the message to can receive it.
Yeah.
Now, those very things that I said to you, you could have just said, hey, man, here's a piece of gum.
Yeah.
And then that person went, hey, my breath, look tart. A piece of gum, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Way better than, or instead of you ugly.
Trying to humiliate somebody. Yeah.
Or you ugly, or I don't want to fuck with one person. I'm going to fuck with whoever I want to fuck with. And I'm not saying that that's your approach, what you're doing. But what I am saying is that if you give the very kindest, the very softest, the very, like, you put a little finesse and a little sugar on that thing, the medicine goes down a lot better. That would be my advice to you. So that would be probably why men don't receive it the way that you want to receive it, even though you're being honest and upfront. We don't have a problem with honesty because men are given honest assessments all the fucking time, whether we want to hear it or not. Like, men are giving we're just given the real and we're expected to deal with it. You're 5'8". I don't date short men.
Yeah.
Your dick trash.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, we just get it. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Yeah. You might be saying the God's honest truth.
Yeah, I don't think she's wrong. Yeah. I would just have to question the approach, the delivery, and all of that.
So that's all. Just put a little sugar, a little honey on that thing, especially when you're talking to a man, because you got to realize that, kindness never hurts anybody. But and I'm not saying it because he's a man per se and he deserves that respect. None of that bullshit. I'm just saying from a vulnerability standpoint, when somebody is brave enough to put themselves out there, respect and honor that and give them the gift of kindness with all the truth that you're giving. Just a suggestion. What you got, Cuz?
I agree with everything you said, dog. And also, on the other hand, though, a lot of men just can't handle honesty.
You got those.
Her and women say certain things to us. It disturbs us sometimes because we have this thing in our head of how we think women should be, how we want them to be, how we envision them. So when a woman says something that can possibly be like a shocker, it tends to not sit well with us, and we tend not to be able to handle it in that moment the right way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's something that we're not used to hearing.
Right.
But again, I agree with you. I agree with you, man. I agree. It's the delivery and the approach. And then again, because hey, y'all know, y'all say it all the time, man. Our egos are fragile. Our egos are fragile. So if you know that, just have a little compassion, a little,
compassion.
But still get your point across, because the point to be made is the point to be made.
Absolutely.
And you doing your part. So we always say we want to be upfront and honest and all that, but a lot of us can't handle the upfront and the honesty a lot of times.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, a lot of us can't handle that.
Yeah.
So that's an issue. You probably ain't never gonna get away from that. You're gonna come across some guys who can handle it. You're gonna come across some guys who just cannot handle that.
Yeah. And for the ones that just can't, move along. Especially if you know for a fact you weren't offensive, you weren't like you didn't come up, you did consider this person's feelings, you did consider your approach, you did consider your tone, you did consider the words that you use, you did all those things, and he's still just like, but I don't. Then you just gotta, hey, no harm, no foul. I'm gonna just move on, because I will say this really quick: men are sensitive. It's just our sensitivity manifests differently. Where I could hurt your feelings, and you can say, hey, you've hurt my feelings. Men get mad because anger is way more comfortable than disappointment.
And anger is an emotion.
Anger is way more comfort than vulnerability. Anger is way more comfortable than fear. So our go-to is mad, angry, lash back. Oh, you said something about me, bitch. Like that
and
shit.
Then, and then because that anger low key give you a little bit of confidence to say some shit that you
wouldn't say otherwise.
Yeah. To the second joint. Second letter
time.
Says, hello and thanks for taking my letter. I have a sticky situation. Now, it gets a little tricky, so just pay attention to the words. I dated a guy in high school back in 91, 92.
Okay.
For about 6 months. Later, I started dating his cousin. I honestly don't think I knew they were cousins. Me and the cousin had 2 kids. We got married and then had another child. And then got divorced in 2008.
Okay.
I have since reconnected with the first guy from high school.
Okay.
The other cousin.
All right.
It is definitely a convoluted situation.
Yeah.
But it has been 32 years since I dated the first guy. What are your thoughts? Is this crossing thin lines? Should we continue to see each other, or should we keep it a secret?
A secret?
Well, so they got divorced and she went back to the other guy.
Right.
So don't nobody know, I'm assuming, don't nobody know that her and the other guy is back reconnected and back doing their thing.
And so that's Cuzzo, right?
Yes. That's the first cousin. We're going to call the one she married second cousin, because she got with him second. No genius behind it. So after the second cousin, they got divorced. She go back to the first cousin. And now she want to know if they should go public with it or just keep it on the low. Listen. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. I don't know. So let me put me in this.
Yeah, put you in your system. Put that in the situation.
We're gonna keep it a secret. Cause so now because you know they're cousins now.
You do.
And you went back to the cousin. So you know now. So I would give the first round, I give you that. Because it's a small world. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I went back.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, you know what? I'm gonna scrap that. Hey, go public. Because you went back. So clearly it's something there. I don't know how well it's going now. But hey, go public. You're gonna have to eventually anyway.
True.
So go ahead and go public before somebody see y'all out together. And then it gets messy or it gets rowdy when it shouldn't have to be. So go public and just go ahead and get it out the way, because it's coming. It's coming.
That's a good point.
Unless y'all plan on running away together and just, just starting over in a whole new town, whole new whatever.
We don't give a damn what the world thinks.
But you got kids by the guy. So wait, do the kids know you dating their first cousin?
Yeah, but you was just rocking. No, cook, nigga.
That's it.
Cook, nigga. No, you want to cook, nigga. Because the whole time I was thinking, wait a goddamn minute.
I got kids together.
How's the family reunion gonna work?
It's such a mess. They probably don't have family reunions, dog. So
how the family gatherings gonna work?
So look, with this letter, this
what do they call you?
I need more details.
Cousin,
I need more details. I need more details, dog. Because
Mr. Cousin,
that's a sticky icky. I need more details.
I don't. Look, little fucked up. Just keep it real. Little fucked up.
And she older too, because this was back in 1991, 92.
Ooh,
I was 11.
Freaknik.
Yeah.
You from Freaknik area. Y'all was on some other shit. Yeah. Y'all be trying to act like y'all wasn't.
So she nasty.
Yeah, you different. You different. Yeah. Look, well, I'm gonna give you some grace then, because you grown. And I'm always a proponent of, if you grown, be happy. Only question I be having is, are you happy? Like, whatever scenario or situation people be telling me about, because I've been giving advice for a long time. Are you happy? Does it make you happy? And do you see yourself being happy long term? If he's what makes you happy, then by all means be happy with him. What I would suggest is that you have some very difficult conversations with a lot of fucking people.
Ooh.
That you sit down and you say, hey, here's the situation, here's the scenario, here's how we feel about each other. Express to me how that makes you feel. Get it out. Get it out. Let's get it on the table. Now, again, they can express. They shouldn't dictate how you live your life. I'm all for people telling me what you think. That don't mean I'm going to agree with you, and that don't mean I'm going to take your advice.
That's a fact.
But I want you to get it out so we don't have the whispers, because they're whispering now. Everybody's whispering about your ass. Like, what the fuck? Like, she's fucking with.
Thanksgiving dinner.
No, she fucking with. She was just with.
Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner gonna be uncomfortable, bro.
You don't fuck nobody outside the family, do you?
Keep it in the family.
Couldn't nobody. That shit gonna come. But you gotta be strong enough and woman enough to take that on the chin and keep it pumping. Man. Chin up, chest out.
Especially if y'all digging each other.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to have them difficult conversations. Yeah. For real. You're gonna have to have those difficult conversations with your kids, because they had some type of familiarity with, you know what I'm saying, this relative before y'all became romantically involved. And for real, depending on the ages of the children, which I'm thinking they probably grown, if that's the case, or older, they understand, and they probably just want you happy as well.
Yeah, that's why I need more context, because maybe they distant cousins, they don't even talk. They paths probably ain't never gonna cross. It probably just came up in the conversation. I don't know.
I doubt that.
But I still think that there's still a possibility. Just get it out the way.
Get it out the way. You gotta have that talk though.
Just get out the way. Because you're gonna have to do it eventually. So might as well do it now.
Yeah.
That way y'all can start working on moving forward. You know what I mean?
So that's what we got for you on that. That is a sticky situation.
That is a dilemma for your ass.
That's a sticky situation for real.
That is a dilemma for your ass. Yeah. So I see this video. This son, teenage boy, pulled up on his mama, cheating at this little sports bar. He got the phone out and everything. So before he walk up on her, he recorded a little bit, just to get a little, to confirm his instinct. So in the recording, she leans over and locks arms with him, Cuzzo. I think she may have been rubbing his shoulder. I think at one point she leaned over and kissed him on the cheek.
Wow.
Excuse me. Just having a good old time in there with a little hoodie on. They watching the game, eating wings and drinking Samuel Adams. I don't know. Son walks in.
Or Samuel Jackson.
Son walks in. What's up? What you doing? She just like, I don't know my man's name. She just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing here? He like, nah, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And she, of course, she wasn't giving him no explanation. And my man just sitting there with his back turned.
As he should.
So he goes, who are you? So he turn around and tell him, I'm such and such.
Yeah.
Then he go back to the moms. He asked, do you know my mom Mary? And he just turn around. He ignores the young guy, which I think he did the right thing.
Yeah, you got
because
to.
That's between them.
You got to.
Either you leave or you just sit.
You
tight.
got to.
You
got to.
I get. Hey, as long as he ain't disrespecting you,
you got to
sit this one out, homeboy.
Yeah.
Don't let your ego and your macho whatever get you involved in this because it's out of line.
And out of order.
So just sit this one out and let mama and son hash this out.
Yeah.
My question to you is, your child roll up on you like that.
Mm-hmm.
What you do? He pull up on you at coming out the Motel 6. You kind of classy. Pull up on you coming out the La Quinta.
I can't get a rinse.
I was gonna do that, but I'm a hater.
So I'm a hater.
Yeah.
Plus, she didn't deserve the rinse.
Yeah, I mean, what we doing?
You ain't deserve the rinse.
You know what it is.
Whore. No, I'm stop. Damn it.
See, you gonna be over there with shits and gigs. I'm gonna be doing this shit by myself.
She was a whore. She wrong.
Yeah, word.
So she wrong. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, so me, I'm in this scenario and I'm wrong. Look, I gotta have a real conversation with my seed.
Yeah,
I gotta have a real conversation with my seed.
Like
I gotta have
the tough talk. That's a tough talk.
I gotta have a Quincy McCall. I gotta have a love and basketball Quincy McCall conversation. You know how many hoes was coming at me every damn time I was.
Hey, he was.
I've been faithful. I tried. They had every game, son. He just had to yell at them because he was like,
"You don't understand.
I've been dodging these bitches my whole life. What you want me to do?"
It's a plethora of pussy around here.
You trying to dodge these hoes? Wait till you get older. No, but
he was stressing.
God damn it, we not mature.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta have a real conversation with your seed. You gotta be accountable. You gotta be real. The hardest thing for parents, the hardest thing for adults in general, is sometimes to admit when you're wrong, when you know you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like when you dead wrong, and you gotta stand on business. Like, yo, I'm dead wrong. Like, I'm dead wrong for this. Like, there is no getting right.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong. You know, me and your mother was having problems. This ain't the way you deal with them, son. You know, I chose to step outside of my relationship and my responsibilities as a man to deal with things that I should have dealt with your mama straight up and down. I'm wrong. Please don't use this as an example of how you should be, because this isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not proud of it. You even seeing me right now makes me feel like shit.
I'm embarrassed.
And I don't do apologies without changed behavior. Meaning, if you're going to say your sorry needs to come with a condition of, and this will never happen again, or this is what I'm going to do to change that. You know, I'm going to have a conversation with your mother. You ain't got to tell her. I'm going to have a conversation with your mother. We're going to talk. We're going to go over it. I'm going to tell her that you saw me here. Like, you really got to be top level, top tier man shit.
Now.
Like, you got to be top tier man shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't be no
what
everybody trying to fucking do. You didn't see that.
And me and your mom ain't been happy lately.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. This ain't what this is, bro. Yeah. Your son saw you. Talk to him.
And you got to talk to him.
Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah.
And you got to accept the anger.
Yes.
Accept the frustration.
Yes.
Accept the disappointment.
Yes.
Accept what comes along with that.
I'm gonna say this.
You got to hit that. It got to hit you in your chest.
Gary on, when he was going through his divorce, you know, he once he was able to speak about it, he was saying how now him and his children, they basically are. They don't talk. They have no relationship.
They're strange, yeah, and that's the hardest part of the whole thing, yeah.
And he said he had to accept that,
yeah,
because you know they love their mother. I disappointed him, So, and he just spoke on that. That's something that you just have to deal with. There's nothing you can do. The kids will come back at their time when they're ready. That's a conversation for your ass. That's a conversation for your ass.
But one thing I need y'all to realize, man, because in this era, accountability is not easy, and actions have consequences. I don't give a fuck what your intentions are, how pure they were, what you thought in your head, you can get away with it. When it comes to your doorstep, you got to be a man or a woman at that time, and you got to deal with what comes with that. And that's the only thing I can do at that point is I got to deal with the consequences of my actions. My son may not want to talk to me for a little bit.
Word.
My son may not look at me like the superhero that I want him to look at me as. He may think a little less of me. You know what I'm saying? But I got to continue to be his father. I got to continue to apologize.
Yep.
I got to continue to say, matter of fact, great show, Reasonable Doubt. Spoiler alert for the folks that ain't watched it, go watch it. Great show, black show. Jax's husband had an outside baby. So
what's Reasonable Doubt?
He go, oh my God, what's Reasonable Doubt? Ladies,
because you sound like Jay-Z album. No, don't put me.
Because he don't watch Reasonable Doubt. You get him.
I don't want to.
You get him.
I don't want to move to London. That's gonna be that. I don't want to move to London. No.
Nah, but Reasonable Doubt is it got Morris Chestnut. It's a show. It's on the joint that I got you.
Yeah. For sure.
But Reasonable Doubt is a TV show about a lawyer. Her name is Jax, and kind of it's a spinoff of The Game.
Okay.
It's a spinoff of The Game because it has some of the actresses and actors from that, but it's about a lawyer and her female lawyer named Jax, and she has a husband and she has these like extramarital affairs, and she's like defending murderers and all this type of thing.
Is Morris Chestnut the husband?
No. Okay. Morris Chestnut is like the lawyer that came in. It's a lot going on. It's a great show though.
All right. How many seasons is it?
One. Oh, two. It's on the second season.
All right.
I just started the second season.
Yeah, I check it.
But he's going through that.
Okay.
Like he's going through that very scenario to where he was trying to hide it. And that's the other thing, fellas. The more you avoid it and the more you try to hide that shit, the worse it gets. The more you keep online, the more you think you're getting away, the more you hide in text, the more you try, you don't just stand in it and stand on it, the worse it will fucking get. I promise you. Your best bet, especially when you caught, and when it's something you gotta look in the eye, look it in the eye. That's my best advice I can give you. Take whatever's coming with it. Take whatever's bullets. Take that responsibility and that accountability. I'm not saying that it's easy.
Especially if she decide to stay.
If she decide to stay, it's gonna take some counseling. It's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some. I'm sorry. It's gonna take a lot.
Understand, bro. You got mad hoops to jump through, and you better jump through every single one.
And you got to jump through them because you broke twice.
If you want your family, if you want your family, you better jump through every one of them hoops, dog.
Yep.
Every single one of them hoops, you better jump through it. Yep. And you better jump through it with a smile on your face.
Yeah. Don't be complaining this shit. I ain't gonna keep on saying I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, say it right now. Sorry.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry, I thought so. Now you go make me a sandwich. You just got to deal with it, bro.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite time of day to make love? You have a preference? Mornings. Because that's why we do what we do when we do it.
I'm a morning.
That turnover side action.
That morning would be wooden.
Yo.
Be wooden. And when I get the roll over and you right there and you got that thing tooted up.
And it's been simmering all night.
And you assist me. Because y'all always assist us when we try
that toot.
Oh. You start to,
Oh, it's go time then.
Yeah.
Huh?
When you hit the one kiss and the second kiss and the kiss on the neck and the kiss on the back and the toot up and let me pull them down and let's get into it. Yeah.
I gotta be honest.
Yeah, you're gonna be late for work today.
Or church.
You gonna have something to pray about fucking with your boy.
So I'm with you. Morning time, dog.
Morning is my shit.
Now that's just.
But the nighttime, baby.
Anytime. But if you tell me to choose, I'm probably gonna go with the morning joint.
Yeah.
It just morning sex sets you up to have such a great day.
Yeah.
I asked that because I saw this thing online that said it was the perfect time to satisfy a woman in bed.
Okay.
Early in the morning. Because it releases endorphins that lower blood pressure and reduces stress, setting her up for a nice day. So take a moment each morning to cuddle, kiss, and be a little naughty. It's totally worth it.
So what I need y'all to do, ladies, I need you to
go pee and then come back to bed
and get that thing going in the morning. Get it going in the morning,
bro.
Like, yeah, why? Yeah, you take a quick little shower, you come out the shower. Like my man Wayne said, and after an hour, you gonna need another shower. Yeah, that's yeah.
Hey, Wayne a freak, dog. He be saying some outlandish things. Yeah. I'm with you. Morning, dog. Late night if you've been drinking, late high, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Dick is amazing.
Those that do say
does make you loose.
The Julio make you act a Fulio.
Yes, it does.
I'm just trying to say it.
And anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
It's possible.
That dark liquor.
Yeah. Make brown, I'll take you down.
Oh shit. Yo, you ignorant. This is from a gentleman. He goes, for sure. He goes, peace, kings.
Peace, king.
Nephew needs some help.
Got you.
It's this woman who I've been friends and secretly in love with for about 3 years now.
Okay.
But I've never approached her in that way. And I tell you why.
All right.
She's a stud. But the fine type. Not the, and these is his words, not mine. Not the typical husky, manly kind. Her body on point and face card on 10. She has the prettiest lips. So one day we was hanging out, kicking it at this little bar, watching the game. We made a little friendly bet on the game. If I won, she had to give me a kiss. If I lost, she said I had to wash her car and cut her grass. I ain't mad at that.
That's a damn stud, though.
I won. I didn't think she would own up to it. I asked her, so when do I get my reward? She said on the parking lot before we go our separate ways.
Okay.
I immediately got nervous. I didn't think it would be that soon. Long story short, we kissed, and it was the best kiss I've ever had in my life. Her lips were so damn soft, and I can't stop thinking about them. Now, I'm low-key in love and lusting over my stud friend. What is a man to do? Damn it, man. Be careful what you ask for.
That's a top tier letter.
Be careful what you ask for.
That's a top tier letter.
Yeah.
It's a top tier letter.
Yeah.
But you got stud love.
Stud love.
First and foremost, this is a fairly new phenomenon. It's a fairly new phenomenon. I've been seeing online that a lot of the fellas are feeling a lot of our stud sisters out here. And they're starting to, and then I'm seeing some of my stud sisters like, hey, sometimes I miss the penetration. Sometimes I miss getting pounded. I miss getting, like, I've even seen a post that went as so far as to, can we make studs being bisexual a thing?
Yo, the internet is wow.
We live in this era. Is look. This is what old Unc got for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough situation because all of the tricks of the trade that I could give you are not going to work on her. Nope. All the ones that I can give you to surefire get your ass out of the friend zone, and surefire
being chivalrous,
all that shit or even the smooth, slick, high level game I can give you. Yeah. That shit ain't gonna work for you, nephew. So this is what I got for you.
What you got for him, Cuzzo?
She kissed you because she interested in you. She kissed you because she got feelings as well.
That was curiosity?
That was curiosity.
Okay. Because
she didn't have to own on to the bet. And she didn't have to say, she could be like, boy, I ain't kissing you. I I don't fuck with dudes.
Yeah, she could have rejected that immediately. Yeah. Think of another bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of something else. Nigga, I don't kiss dudes. But there's a light attraction there. There's
Great
a light
observation,
there's a light curiosity there. So what you want to do with that anytime that there's interest is that you got to play on that interest, which is y'all have things in common. Continue to spend time with her and continue to do things together. Y'all been kicking it for 3 years or y'all been friends for 3 years. You being in love is going to show. Like don't overplay your position though. You still a friend.
Facts.
Don't overplay your position. Don't like
Facts.
a lot of guys fuck up.
Because if nothing else, you want that to remain.
Yeah. And a lot of guys fuck up because they watch too many movies and they think a grand gesture at this time. I'm in love and I'm gonna do what my heart tell me to do and I'm gonna tell her. No, my nigga. Yeah. No. Yeah. Your job is to play it cool. Your job is just continue to be the guy that you've been. Continue to talk and communicate with her. And then when I say the right time, I mean at a time of vulnerability. Start to ask questions and probe and see what's the likelihood of her wanting to date a man again, wanting to be intimate with.
You definitely got to pick up brain.
Like you got to have that and you're right where you need to be because you're a friend, so you can do that in the very friendliest of manners. Like, hey, have you ever, were you with men before you, totally, switched over to women? Like, what is your attraction? Like, are you into guys? Are there guys that you're interested in? Do you have a celebrity crush? Like, there's little questions you can ask to kind of gauge where she at with it. And then once you kind of gauge where she at with it, then you make your move. Subtle, but then you make your move. Don't do anything drastic. Don't switch up. Don't overexpose yourself or overexpose your heart.
Don't make it weird. Again,
yeah, and don't make it weird, my nigga. Please.
Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird. But from young, there's interest there on both sides. Like, because I wouldn't make that bet with my homie neither. And there's some, stud homegirls I won't make that bet with them neither because I don't want to kiss them at all. You feel me? Like, I literally look at them like they one of the homies. You feel me? So there's interest there is the reason why I'm telling you to play it the way that you need to play it. Because if there wasn't and it was just like, nah, there's no shot, then I'd be like, bruh, you gonna have to, what I'm saying? You're gonna have to find a way to move on and find you somebody who's rocking with you. But she fuck with you, dog. Low key, she fuck with you. So that's what I got for you. What up?
I'm gonna echo all of that. Yeah, because she wouldn't even entertain that.
Hell no.
You want the friendship to remain, man, if nothing else. So like Cuzzo said, don't make it weird, bro. Don't start acting possessive or jealous or making little slick comments. Don't start flirting with her and hitting on her every time y'all hang out or speak or communicate. Don't do that. Like, stick to stay the course. Like Cuzzo said, hey, pick up brain, dog. Just talk to her. Talk to her.
Continue to talk to her. Yeah.
Now, what I would try to implement,
go ahead,
because I'm aggressive. I would just you could either be up front and run it by her, or just take it on your own. But again, you got to walk that line.
Yeah.
I would just start trying to like low key do little things with her outside of what we normally do. Yeah. So if we go into a bar, watching football, whatever, hey, next time we go eat, hey, take her to a nice little restaurant. It ain't got to be romantic. You just take her to a nice little restaurant. You just being in the ambiance. And just see where the evening goes for us conversation-wise. And that's when you can get into your bag and all of that and see, how committed are you to this decision that you made.
Right.
Because if there's wiggle room or if there's any doubt or any thought, I want to, allow me to bring you back over to this side.
I just need to crack it on.
That's it. So it's little things you could do, man, but you're not finna sweep her off her feet. You're not about to wow her. There is no advice that we can give you. There's no line that you could deliver to make her be like, I'm in. You just have to wait this thing out and just try to navigate around it and just figure out when it's a good time to bring it up or talk about it or make a move or whatever. But I'm hey, just
be cool.
Be cool.
Be cool.
Because you got the kiss.
Yeah,
so you ahead
kiss.
of the game, my G.
Yeah.
You're already about 20 steps ahead of the game.
And good move, too.
Great move.
Good move.
Great move.
Good move.
Hey,
good move.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Hey.
You took a shot.
And
you Steph Curry that thing.
Yes, sir.
You Steph Curry that thing.
And from your player uncle. Threesomes on the tape. Threesomes on the tape.
My nigga.
Y'all two with a nut.
Because she probably got, because you said she fine. There has to be more. There has to be more. There has to be more.
There is.
But we don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
We don't.
Let's get this. I
just wanted to.
For sure. Oh,
bounce pass it to you.
Oh, the opportunities are endless, brother. But right now, let's just focus on the goal at hand. Let's just see if we can get her to, start back, switch teams. But shout out to you for that move, man. Shout out. That takes some balls, bro. That's guts.
Because it could have went sideways.
It could have went sideways. She could have rejected that, went off on you, and the friendship could have been ruined.
Yeah.
So you got away with this one. Be careful with your next move, man. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Be careful with your next move.
Yeah.
But yo, that was nice. I ain't mad at him. That's all right. I kind of hope it work out for him, brother.
I think it will. I think it will.
I hope in the long run.
Hey.
Talk to him.
Right again for some updates.
Please
hit us with the updates on that. Keep us posted.
Whenever.
We're curious.
Whenever. But don't rush yourself.
Don't rush.
But yeah.
We're curious.
Yeah. Do you believe in soulmates?
Yes, I do.
You believe in soulmates? Okay,
yes,
so this is 5 signs you've met your soulmate. When you meet, you have an immediate sense of having known the person your entire life. And the pull to this person is as inexorable as the tide. You have a tremendous sense of feeling at home with this person. There's passion combined with a sense of comfort.
Yeah.
Now, I think when that's a sign. When that passion, because sometimes you got to work for that passion, bro.
Yeah.
When that shit comes easily, I think that's a sign. But hey, let me bump this. I don't know if I 100% believe in the whole soulmate theory.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
I don't believe that there is one person for everybody. I believe in you meet someone, y'all get to know each other, and then throughout the journey, y'all souls start to entwine and y'all become one.
Okay.
But I don't think that this soul is for me. That person is for me. I think over time the souls entwine. Then that's when you start seeing. Now we always thinking alike. We accidentally dress alike. We all just everything just starts lining up. Mm-hmm. Some people start to look alike.
Mm-hmm.
I believe more so in that than like I finally met my soulmate, because I don't know what I want. I don't know what I need. Well, I know what I want. I'm sorry, I don't know what I need until the lady comes and shows me. And then I think you just take it from there.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying that it's not true. I mean, you believe what you believe.
Right.
I just think that it's a little bit more complicated. It takes a little bit more effort than just like that whole love at first sight. And I believe in lust at first sight. I don't know if I believe in love at first sight. But I don't think it takes long to fall in love. Do you think that it's possible to be in love with two people?
Yes.
At the same time?
Because so let me back up a little bit because I wanted to touch on this.
Oh, for sure.
One, I believe you have multiple
soulmates. Okay.
I believe you have multiple, first and foremost.
Okay.
Not to get too deep or to get too kind of spiritual on you, because I do believe that energy is neither destroyed, it's only transferred. Like we are humans. We are humans. Like this is a shell and we are having a spiritual experience. I believe that you can recognize yourself and you can recognize your soul in another. That's what I believe a soulmate is. Mm-hmm. You recognize your soul and the essence of who you are.
Okay.
In another. I think we don't always find our soulmates because of society, because of the things that you've been taught, told, doctrine, traditions. the things that have been
instilled
in
us.
you
Yeah.
has fucked up that natural childlike thing that we have. And the reason why I actually believe in soulmates, because I believe I've had 40-year friendships. It didn't take me forever to know I was gonna be friends with this person for 40 years.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, it didn't take me forever to realize I was gonna be friends with this person. Like, it was instant. I didn't think it. I didn't think about it. I didn't think, well, I'm gonna where you like to play? I like to play here. It was instant. You saw yourself, you saw their heart, you saw their. It's something that has to be pure within you, and you have to see that purity in another. And I believe that we have lived multiple lives. That's partially what I'm saying. So if you've lived multiple lives, I believe that, Bad Boys, last Bad Boys, when he was saying,
come on, Martin.
Yeah. Martin was saying, like, we're soulmates. And he was like, no, we ain't. My soul is a girl. No, I believe you have. I believe you have friends. I believe you have friends and relatives that are your soulmates. Like, that are your soulmates as well.
I was going to ask you to elaborate.
It's definitely not just a man-woman thing, but I believe it can be that as well. It's just your record. It's just your soul and your essence recognizing yourself in another. And then sometimes y'all are able to meet within this life, and sometimes you're not. I believe the thing that you're talking about is the rarest form of love. Like, and I hear it when you discuss it. Michael Collier, the comedian,
legend.
He said about his wife, the dopest shit I've ever heard a person say about another. He said, my wife's a bad motherfucker. If I wasn't me, I would be her. He said, she is everything. She is my best friend. She makes me a better person. That's a soulmate. That's different. That's not, I love you because we've gone through so much. Yeah. I loved you because we've learned each other. I loved you. That's no. That motherfucker right there.
That's a difference. What you just worded, because we been
that
through so much.
Right there.
That's a bar.
That motherfucker right there is my motherfucker. No, I love everything about him.
Yeah.
Very, very rare to find.
Word.
Very, very rare to find. But when you see it, you recognize and you like, yeah, they that. Everybody's not gonna find that in this life.
Yeah.
You may find it in another. You may find it in a different person. You may find it in a person that you never thought you was gonna find it in. It may not come in the package that you think is gonna come in. So that's one. So your second question: can you be in love with two people at the same time? Absolutely, because falling in love is involuntary. It's not a voluntary act. Loving someone is the voluntary act.
And the heart is selfish, dog. The heart wants what the heart wants. Yeah.
Loving someone is the voluntary act. I got to choose to love you every day. When I was married, I had to wake up every day and say, you. I choose you. And the day that I stop choosing you is the day that I don't want to be married to you anymore, because I don't want to choose you anymore. You have to choose to love someone, because that is the work. What you're describing is actually what it's really about. It's really about the work. The falling in love part is, I ain't gonna say the easy part. That's just the, my heart saw yours. We connected, we bonded, we know we got that.
Yeah.
Staying together is the work. I'm gonna work on this no matter what. Every day that I wake up, I'm gonna choose you. I'm gonna choose to be the best man I can be for you. I want you to choose to be the best woman you can be for me. And we're gonna keep on choosing each other. That's why when you get married, they say forsake all others. Forsaking all others. Because you got to choose each other every fucking day. That means that's over the kids, that's over your daddy, that's over your mama, that's over everybody. That's the person that you with. That's the person that you choose to be with. You start your own family together. You start your own lives together. Like, that's the realest shit in the world. Like, the people who are able, like, I see couples that, we got married at 21 and we died, like, they're 101 now. They were married for 82 years.
Word.
And people be like, how did y'all stay together? Well, we respected each other. We honored each other. We treated each other with kindness and dignity. Like, they worked. They worked on each other. It's not this bullshit that y'all see. Now he paid all the bills. Who gives a fuck? She cooked all the meals. Okay, I give a shit. She gave head like a motherfucker. Like, all that superficial dumb shit. We're missing this. We're missing the, waking up every fucking day and doing the goddamn work and saying, I love you. And I love you in spite of all your shit, in spite of all your flaws, in spite of all your shortcomings, in spite of all I love you. And I'm going to continue to love you. And I'm gonna love you when you don't love you. That's hard. That is difficult, but that's the realest shit in the world. And anybody who has that, you lucky as fuck. I envy you. I don't envy nobody. I ain't jealous of shit. But I'm jealous of that because when you can look at somebody and say, man, they work. They work to do that. They work to make this family. They work to make this shit what it looks like. And then people see it on the outside looking in and think it's easy. Yo, you've been with your girl 10 years. Ooh, you just this shit ain't easy. Mm-hmm. I want to hit her in the head with a brick someday.
and vice versa.
Yeah, and vice versa. And she want to hit me in the head with a brick. Yeah. But we choose each other. We say, nah, throughout all of that, I'm gonna work. Baby, we gonna make this work. Or it ain't go. There ain't no other option. So I absolutely believe that you can be in love with two people at the same time, but loving is only one because there's only what I just described takes so much of your energy and effort. You can't do that with two people. Somebody's gonna get neglected in that. So that's when you have to make the decision. Yo, I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. Now you got to really say, okay, who do I want to spend the rest of my life with? Who do I want to share this little space that we got on earth? I don't know how long I'm going to have it, but who do I want to share it with? Then you make that decision and then you commit to that decision and you don't look back. I can love you all day long. You can be my friend. But this is who I'm choosing to be with. And this is the path that I'm taking. And if that person really does love you, listen to this one. They'll want the best for you, even if it ain't you. That's what love is. I want the best for you, even if it ain't me. And even if it ain't me right now, I still want you to be happy. That's the motherfucker that you want to be with. Because that's the person that's going to sacrifice whatever it takes to be with you. But how many people are that unselfish? How many people are that gracious? How many people will say, yo, even if I know she make you happy, I see you with her. I see how you smile when you with her. I see how you light up when you with her. I need you to be with her because seeing you happy makes me happy. Even if it makes me a little sad and I don't get what I want. I just want to see you happy. That's crazy, but that's what it is. You know what I mean?
I knew you was going to smoke that topic. That's why I asked you. I knew you was going to cook the shit out of that. That's medium well with the sauteed onions on it, the little butter that they put over it. Got the baked potato, it's loaded with all the fixings. Got the big margarita joint. You cooked that up and you served it. I knew you would. When I saw that, I said, I got to ask Cuzzo this. I knew what time it was. My nigga. I had another question, but hey, we out. We is out. Big Zo Podcast. Come holler at us.
Please. Love,
we protect.
We protect. London. What up?